Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tata Kusuma. I am the student of Faculty of Medicine Sultan Agung Islamic University Indonesia. As you can see on the screen, the topic of our presentation today is the common errors in focusing the light on the retina or refractive errors called short-sightedness and long-sightedness. Today's topic is particular interest to those of you who want to know more about the two refractive errors. My presentation will take about 20 minutes. BTW, aku tuh lupa mau ngomong apa aja. Kalau atau tuh apa? Garis miring itu bacanya apa? Iya kan ada 20/20. Itu bacanya apa? 20 or 20? Iya, mulai 20 atau 20? Bentar lah, bahasa Inggrisnya garis miring. Mana sih email? 20/20.
Translate 20/20.
Apa?
20/20. Translate. 20 apa?
Normal vision. After that, we'll talk about refractive errors and the treatments. Finally, I will talk about short and long sight. Let's begin by normal vision. You probably heard the saying, "I have normal vision." But what does that really mean? 20/20.
20/20.
Ya kan? Soalnya ditranslate over, aku juga dulu tuh tinggi 20/20. Ya. Jadi kan gitu.
Mana tadi? Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Emangnya lupa kepegang. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tata Kusuma. I am the student of Faculty of Medicine, Sultan Agung Islamic University, Indonesia. As you can see on the screen, the topic of our presentation today is the common errors in focusing the light on the retina or refractive errors called short-sightedness and long-sightedness. Today's topic is particular interest to those of you who want to know more about lagi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tata Kusuma. I am the student of Faculty of Medicine, Sultan Agung Islam University, Indonesia. As you can see on the screen, the topic of our presentation today is the common errors in focusing the light on the retina or refractive errors called short-sightedness and long-sightedness. Today's topic is particular interest to those of you who want to know more about the two refractive errors. My presentation will take about 20 minutes. As we may know, our eyes are exceptionally well-designed camera and they use simple yet intricate optics to make us see clearly. Did you know that eyesight problems are common and often do not occur because of eye disease? People can have healthy eyes but still be short-sighted or long-sighted. The good news is that most people with either short sight or long sight can be treated if they have access to corrective lens in the form of laser or contact lens. It is also possible to correct many refractive errors by laser eye surgery. To start, I will talk about the normal vision. Then, I will give you a short introduction on how our eyes in normal vision. After that, I will talk about refractive errors and the treatments. Finally, I will talk about short and long sightedness. Let's begin by normal vision. You've probably heard the saying, "I have normal vision," but what does that really mean? 20/20 means normal vision. 20/20 is a term used to express normal vision or visual acuity. detached by reading a Xenon eye card. At distance of 20 feet, if you have 20/20 vision, you can see clearly at 20 feet what a person with normal vision can see from 20 feet. Calling normal vision 20/20 vision is true for eye care professionals in the US, but not everywhere in the world. In Europe and elsewhere, eye care professionals would say that normal vision is 6/6 vision because they use the measurement of 6 meters instead of 20 feet. Can your vision be better than 20/20? Yes, having 20/20 vision means you have normal of average vision. Contrary to popular belief, this number is technically not considered perfect vision. Some people, mostly children, have vision that's better than 20/20, like 20/15 vision or 20/10 vision. This means that you can something 20 feet away, like a line on eye care, that most people can see when they're 15 feet away, 20/15 or 10 feet away, 20/10. That's all I have to say about the mark vision. To understand the eye disorder, we must first understand how to help us to see. So let me turn now to how our normal eyes help to see. Your eye works in a similar way to a camera. The different parts of your eye work together to help you see image and send visual information to your brain. This process all happens extremely quickly. The front of the eye is made of the cornea, iris, pupil, and lens, and focus the image into the retina. The cornea is the clear front window of the eye. The iris works like a shutter in a camera. It has the ability to enlarge and shrink depending on how much light is entering the eye. The lens works like the lens in a camera, shortening and lengthening its width in order to focus light rays properly. The retina functions much like the film in a camera. It is light-sensitive membrane that covers the back of the eye. This membrane consists of millions of nerve cells which gather together behind the optic nerve. When you look at the object, light reflects from the object enters your eye through the cornea and goes your two lens. Your pupil gets bigger and smaller to control the amount of light that gets into your eye. Your cornea and lens refract the light to bring what you're seeing into focus, like reach the retina and the back of your eye, and then retina changes the image into electrical impulse or signal. The optic nerve transfer the signal to part of your brain that's responsible for vision. The optic nerve carries signals from both eyes at once. Your brain interprets what you've seen. It combines the visual information from both eyes and brings it all together into one clear image. I have told you about how our eyes work. Let's move on the eye disorders that affect the eye ability to refract or bend light. It means that the shape of your eyes does not bend light correctly, resulting in a blurred image. This makes it difficult for the eye to focus on what it's seeing. Depending on the type of refractive error, you may struggle all the time or only in specific situations. The severity of the error determines how much it will affect your vision. Mild errors may hardly affect your sight at all, while severe errors might leave you unable to live a normal life without vision correction. You can have refractive error in one or both eyes. When an error is present in both eyes, it might not be equally severe in both. You can also have different refractive errors in each of your eyes. There's usually nothing you can do to prevent a refractive error from developing in your eyes because they are caused by the shape of your eyes, cornea, or lens, or change the breast part of your eyes. There's no way to prevent refractive errors. There's also nothing you can do to prevent your child from being born with a refractive error. Refractive error is extremely common, around 2 3 billion people globally have one or more refractive error affecting their sight. There are four many types of refractive error. 1. Myopia or nearsightedness, difficult seeing this that are far away. 2. Hyperopia or farsightedness, difficult seeing this up close. Third, presbyopia, an age-related form of farsightedness and sometimes happens when the lens of your eye hardens over time. And for the last, astigmatism, or blurred vision at all distance. That's all I have to say about what you need to know about refractive errors. What are the symptoms of refractive errors? The most common symptom of refractive errors is blurred vision. Patient reports symptoms of eye strain and blurring. With difficulty or prolonged reading, symptoms of double vision, haziness, glare of colors around bright lights, squinting, and headache may also occur. Some people may not notice the symptoms of refractive error. It's important to get eye exams regularly. So your eye doctor can make sure you're seeing as clearly as possible. If you wear glasses or contact lens and still have the symptoms, you might need a new prescription. Talk to your eye doctor and get an eye exam if you are having trouble with your vision. Next, what's the treatment for refractive error? Eye doctors can correct refractive error with glass or contact lens or fix the refractive error with surgery. Eyeglass are the simplest and safe way to correct a refractive error. Your eye doctor will prescribe the right eyeglass lens to give you the clearest possible vision. Contacts. Contact lens. It's the surface of your eyes and correct refractive error. Your eye doctor will fit you to the right lens and show you how to clean and wear them safely. Fourth, intraocular lens. The intraocular lens is fit to those people who do not have the option for LASIK surgery. And refractive lens exchange. During this process, the natural lens is replaced with a synthetic lens. Then multifocal lens may be used to focus both on the far and near objects. And the last is surgery. Some type of surgery, like laser eye surgery, can change the shape of your cornea to fix refractive error. Your eye doctor can help you decide if surgery is right for you. That's all I have to say about refractive error and the available treatment option. Let's move on to what you need to know about short-sightedness and long-sightedness. Short-sightedness or night-sightedness is also known as myopia. It occurs when your eyes cannot focus clearly an object in the distance. You can be short-sighted if your cornea is too curved or if your eyeball is too long. When this happens, light rays coming into the eye focus likely in front of your retina rather instead of on it, making far away objects like fuzzy. Short-sightedness causes objects farther away to appear blurred, which can affect your vision when you are driving, playing sport, or trying to recognize people and objects at a distance. This can lead to eye strain, headache, and fatigue. Diagnosis: nearsightedness is diagnosed by a basic eye exam. Your eye care specialist will likely ask about your child's or your medical history and ask about any medication. Next is farsightedness or hyperpopia. Make it is fairly easy to see object quiet some distance away, but the object its legs, the arm's length are blurred. Is the upside of myopia. If you have farsightedness, you may be able to read our words on screen on the other side of the room clearly, but will struggle to read notes you're typing on your laptop that's right in front of you. Your eye growing too short from too big causes farsightedness. Another cause is your cornea or lens being too flat, not being curved enough. This defect causes light rays to focus just behind the retina. People with farsightedness are usually born with it, also known as hypermetropia. Long-sightedness affects the way you see objects in close range. People who suffer from long sight are usually able to see objects in the distance clearly, but not the nervy. You can be long-sighted if your eyeball is too short or your cornea too flat is curvature. This defect causes light rays to focus just behind the retina. So it's fairly easy to see objects quite some distance away, but objects at less their arms like are blurred. This is usually a result of kinetic if others in your family have it. You are not likely to develop long-sightedness. It is possible for anyone to be long-sighted at any age, but it's almost inevitable that you become more long-sighted and you get older. Age-related long-sightedness is called presbyopia, and it develops in most people in their mid to late 40s. It is not disease but a result of natural aging, in which the lens inside the eye becomes less flexible. That concludes my presentation today. In conclusion, thank you for attention. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stop share dulu kali.